Okay, well, um, finally getting back around to re-recording uh, Control, because the first time I recorded it, I got like 2 hours into the game, um, and I realized that the audio wasn't right, so I've got to re-record all of it. So that's fantastic. Well, can't particularly
Warning.
say what the story's about,
This
as
is gonna be
it's a little
weirder
confusing.
than usual.
I'm gonna shut up so
Can't be helped.
she can monologue.
You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Yeah, thank you, Jesse. Still entirely unsure as to why there's a lockdown in effect, but there is one apparently. Yes,
This
lore.
seal. I saw it a long time ago. I
You
keep
can
seeing
see
it in my
a very
dreams.
similar looking one on any corner.
Federal Bureau of Control.
The
All these years I've been
FBC.
looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Oh? Water. Do. I mean, that's usually how government agencies are. They usually are where you least expect them to be. Because that's kind of the point. If they were secretive, then it would be easier to find them.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, excuse me?
Schisms.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the
I still want
elevator.
to know what the significance
Thanks.
of this guy is.
Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good.
As everything,
I'm
this is one of those
the
games where
janitor,
everything
by the way.
that happens seems to be
You
of some
work
form
for
of
me.
significance, one way or
You
the
can say
other.
I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no relevant. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
Thank you, Mr. Janitor. Ahti, I'll try to remember his name. I'm not the best with names.
The cell. And the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Control.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Very nice. You're looking at when textures load in properly. Very
We're
nice.
starting from the top.
While pending any notifications of death related to the Willow Awe, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words slash phrases to use in the service of his slash her country. Regret, proud, pride will be remembered. Words slash phrases to avoid. Alaska? Scissors. Blood slash bleed. Loss. Those 2 or 3 words I can understand, but Alaska? Why Alaska? And why don't they want you to apologize? Okay. Do.
Shit.
Oh,
Shit.
he did.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Perhaps. That's a gun. Intentionally left blank.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you...
Is that
You're
red
it.
in the background? Why do they have a picture of toast?
Look at this place. Where
I
am
must
I?
choose to be the chosen one. Huh. Health bar appeared. Probably not. Good. Bubblegum. These are the concepts slash just the service weapon. The house slash prison. Very interesting. Oh, there's a dude. Look at this man's melee. Yeet. Super cool. Love that.
The same gun.
This is, in fact, the same gun. Gun slash house.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
I do, in fact, have a gun. Absolute god tier aim. That's pretty nice. Just recharges the ammo back rather than having to reload. It's pretty cool. Servers on Mac. Wait, regenerates ammunition on Mac permanent use. Okay. What are these little googly bits they dropped?
Surprise, bitch!
Lol. God, it's so super cool. Okay, so you can't exactly spam the melee, but I can. Oh, they have gun. That is not legal. No shooting. That is legal. No shooting for you. The floaty squares. I just realized that this is actually just a... Oh no, those are the edges of the pyramid. It's super fun. And we drop health elements. Damage, collect health elements. Oh, okay, so just heal the boys. Oh, that's the board.
Something was coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
It's usually the goal.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what?
I can kind of tell.
I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Good on you.
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Usually not a good sign when things get quiet.
Nope.
Yeah, definitely not a good sign. I'm just gonna hang. I'm gonna hang with Jim here. Hey, Jim. How you doing? Well,
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
well, that was something.
Let this happen. You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you.
You are welcome.
That was horror.
Oh, they got guns. That's you know, they could probably shoot through glass. Oh. Sir, are you alright? Guys hear me talking shit? Okay. Sorry. It is what it is.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
I don't know what that is.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Well, hold on.
General Kenobi!
What am I gonna say? I'm the best video gamer ever. Oh yeah. Oh, more shooting. Two shots. Sound like you did. Master flank. Alright. Oh. He exploded. Okay. That's okay. Central Executive.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss.
The hiss.
Burrowing into everything in this place.
Yeah.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright.
Illegal.
It's our enemy.
Very concerned about what the hell is going on here. Oh, hello there. Oh, that guy is armored. Is that good? Oh no, he just got knocked down. It's not very cash money of you. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ow. Bullets hurt, by the way. I'm not particularly great at it, but it do be how it do be. He's really armored and his bullets are really good.
Must cleanse control
Okay.
points. An enemy. Corrupt.
Control points.
Spreading.
Cleanse the control point.
Oh,
What does that mean? Help me fix it.
so I love how the walls just like realign, so it like looks like nothing happened there.
Holy shit.
Love it when things like perfectly align
We did
like
it.
that.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Perhaps.
Are you with us?
I am in fact.
With the Bureau?
Wait,
Are you still sane?
the Pope. I'm being talked to by the Pope. Waves, let me go here.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
Pope is a
turn.
pretty neat last name.
Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
I wonder how they know I'm the new director. Does it like broadcast to everybody that this person picked up the gun? They are now the new director, or is it just like,
Director Faden.
yeah?
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point. pushed the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable.
Hey, now,
I can't even...
watch your language.
Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long.
Yeah, usually when
can't
you
trust
put
her yet.
a face to issues,
rather,
then
Bureau
they become a lot more human.
Yes.
Thus nullifying a lot of the
I
hate
can
and
try.
anger you have towards the problem.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Interesting.
Okay.
Her powers are like
You
a
with me?
separate entity
We did it before.
that
Push the hiss
exists
out.
within her. I really don't like the person's What if there's just too much concentration within them? Oh, and they just dissolved. They are dead.
The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
So yeah,
Jesse, over here.
the connection's too deep. It's just
We need to make a
not
plan, Jesse.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here.
I
I'll
don't
risk
like how
it.
the door's open.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago.
Is the name of
Bureau
the town
came in and
Ordinary?
covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I
Might
think
be
he
dead.
knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of
Is the
experience.
board all
He
of
might
the
know how to destroy the
past,
hiss.
Where is the Hotline?
directors, like
It's kept in the communications department through
light
the mailroom.
forces.
It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
interesting.
That's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Dumbass. If you're in a bureau that deals with
They call
supernatural
me the
shit like this,
director.
and they give you a thing for protection,
That's not me.
why would you
I'm
not
not
wear
a
one?
director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this
One of the
world.
worst things is remembering something, but
What scared
can't
me
remember
shitless
if
is
it's
that I
real or not.
finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
The ringing with the echo effect is very odd. So how would you dial that phone without the
I know this is all new to you, so don't
Dial
hesitate to ask me anything you want
thingies.
to know. There are no stupid questions.
damage boost? Always fun, always fun. Don't have a key card yet. Oh, he's dead. That's not healthy. Nice shot, asshole. Oh. Now you see, if you could have aimed better, that would have probably... I'm just gonna ignore that. Oh yeah. Hello there. Do you like bullets? I like bullets. Especially when they're going into your face. Ow. None of that. None of that. Yeet cannon. Oh, yes, give me the health gemstones. Delicious. Delicious blue triangles. Dead letters. Thank you, game. Seems to be another control point. Ow. Yeah, none of that. No shield for you, asshole. Hell yeah. God, melee is super fun. Oh. Shit, anyone else? Nope, no one else. Okay. Give it a good old slurp up all of the evil goop juice. And back to normal. Except for, Terry over there just like an ass.
Fuck you, kid.
Launch control points to gain access to fast travel sites. Oh, that's pretty nice. TV?
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes.
Oh.
This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils.
Is that why the pencils are illegal?
And once, we even launched a cup.
Wow. Cup. Thank you, Mr. Dr. Man.
Communications. We're on the right track.
There's a storage crate with me. Goodies, thankums. Dang, it's very dark. Sinking fish. I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem when you gotta send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of those singing fish on the walls. It's not real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around all night and sings devil songs, so it's lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you gotta come handle it. My wife is really upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Dead president. To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand them. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower. And I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. Thank you, Mr. Bartholomew. Very cool. It's at least like $3 worth, and it's just all gone. Resonance? It's the only word I understood out of that whole rambling was resonance. Yes, I'm fine reading. Oh. He got cans.
An object of power.
Huh.
It's like a piece of lush.
It's gotta go. I'm fast as fuck, boy. You can't catch me. Hey there. Hey now. None of that. None of that. Oh. It's the floppy disk of power. I still find that absolutely hilarious. Just a floppy disk that has telekinetic abilities to gain or lose telekinesis. Dangerous.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed.
Change it back.
The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Hold E and grab highlighted objects. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Yes, the floor. I have a rock, and I'm not afraid to use it. Stone. Stone. I just only saw something about hole. Oh, hello there. Eat shit, nerd. What's up? Stomp. Stomp. Okay. is now bound / delivered. The Hiss / antagonist is seeking our astral.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the Hiss.
Oh. Yeah. Just rip chunks out of the floorboards. Shit, nerd. You think your shield can protect you? Wait. I see a funny that I can do. And... where are you going? Hello? Hey. You like rocks? I like rocks. Rocks are cool. Okay, come here. Come back. Come here. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Kinda dead now. I can pick up objects and they leave. Can I No. Yes! Clock! I killed him with the clock.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Oh, he's dead. I'll take that. There you go.
This must open the door.
No shit, Sherlock. There's not that. That. There's a level 1 door right here. So I'm gonna open it up. I don't like the look of that.
They can fly now.
They can fly now.
They fly now!
Sure. Oh, so good. Hey, asshole. Bad touch. Bad touch. Bonk. Yeet. Yeet. Alright, dip. Sure. No. No. Down here. Bad touch. Bad touch. Hey now. None of that. Ah, you shit asshole. He didn't seem to like that. And he's gone.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Yeah, because you didn't
Let's be
kill him.
focused.
Oh.
The hotline should be past the mailroom.
That doesn't look healthy. Hello? Hello? Excuse me?
Berto Tomasi, head of comms.
Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. Apparently, that was him.
The Hiss got him.
Carol Bishop, I think, is So she came in here things when
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cords.
pull it.
Door marked with the Black Pyramid.
You're a fucking idiot.
Boink, 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 boink.
Whoa. Have we been here before?
Huh.
No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country. On the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
A lot of fire extinguishers. Only room that seems to have a light coming through is that one. I don't know. Never mind.
Hello? Anyone here?
Oh.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
It's to the janitor's closet. Right? Nope. What's that? That is me. That's super trippy. Two and three. Super cool. Yellow. Interesting. Complete the astral plane challenge. Okay. Die? Ow, 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 ow. Do I fight them or do I just go? How much go? As fighting them really doesn't seem to be doing anything. Yeet. 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 Hotline.
It is a phone. It's an
It
object
is
of
a
power.
phone.
It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
Neat.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
I don't think this was open before. Oh. Duh. Door. Okay. Oh. Open. And go. It's a, film room. Open. Looks like there's more people than there was before. Which is good, I suppose.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Let's talk.
Of course.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Probably stuck
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
Seems counterproductive.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
I still want to know what the deal with him is. I do remember seeing this in trailers. This area. What is that? It's a big boy. Okay.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
I'll go look.
Upgrade and unlock new abilities from the nearest control point.
Singing.
Hope wants us to get a feel.
Feels like it's coming from the elevator.
What? You can't get...
Elevator upstairs. Hello? Hello? That's downstairs. Elevator? No. Elevator. Elevator. Elevator.
Word. Meet me in the maintenance.
I feel really weird
Like I said
about the
before.
guy existing.
The janitor is a friendly face.
He's a friendly face until he isn't.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
I wonder if he's some form of a psychic. Or if he's just like a, I don't need a kick card when I have brain power. You cannot stop me, door. Book. Deadpool. Oh no. Can I? Okay. That's not gonna be fun. Oh, hello there. Hello, Jim. Hello. No. Okay, easy enough. Control point. Cleanse that. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. F. Astral construct. Can I make gun? Oh, split us. Construct spin. Spin has a generous magazine and a high rate of fire. The best used in controlled bursts. Okay. I can make the Shamkin. The Shamkin. Alright, let's see here. Shatter. Reduces the recoil. Ammo. No. Projectiles fired. Perhaps projectile spread. Projectile fired. Oh. 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 Reminds me of the plasma cutter from Dead Space. That's the game I was thinking of. Dead Space. Super sense. Oh, what? And no. Don't like the way to go, Vanessa. I don't like it at all. Shimkin. You think your doors can stop me? You are very much wrong. Door? Door.
What's down that way?
Hold G to activate. I'm curious. Below?
Step into the FBC. pyramid? What's a pyramid? A black pyramid. It's in the astral plane. Airplane? Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The light goes on forever. You can get lost in all that
That's
light
what she said.
and never find your way back home. Life is my home.
What the fuck was that? Hello?
A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Because children. Look at the pretty horsey. He's so happy. Look at him. Control to obey. Oh,
You're a fucking idiot.
I like that. Okay, so side missions. Gold enemies are immune to my attacks. Okay. You and the horse are now bound. Enemies to friends.
Let's see the Hiss keep up with me now.
Yellow. Melee has increased effectiveness against enemies. Oh. You didn't need to do that, cabinet. For that, you die. Oh. Hey, Jim. Ahiti, was that his name? I knew it had an A in it. Oh, hey.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Jaha, you think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
Yeah, interesting. Okay.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much.
Strong door.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
I should be going. Try to stay
Right.
alive.
You got a lockdown to lift.
Alright. That's probably where I'm gonna cut it. Going to, what do you call it? Continue on.
What's your read on all this?
Next episode from here when I get the power plant fixed and stop it from blowing up. Yeah, decent stopping point right here.